Technology is ever changing and can be a valuable tool both in your personal life and in the workplace. Our first guest is here to talk about how technology is bringing people together on the job. We welcome international award-winning author, speaker, innovator, and entrepreneur Meyer Ramger to Virginia this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for fitting us into your very busy schedule. I was reading your biography, and you're into a little bit of everything, aren't you?
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me here.
You're very welcome. You started your first business when you were just 18 years old.
Yes, I mean, I was very much interested in business and technology from the beginning. After my high school, I was thinking about joining an organization as a sales executive. But then I realized that I can do so much better for myself. So why to work for someone else? And that's how I started my enterprises.
How did you tap into that entrepreneurial spirit? Because a lot of people say, I'd want to be my own boss, but in reality, it's a lot more difficult than you think it is.
It is in some part, but if you do it right, then it's not that difficult at all. Because what you have to think about is you have to think about your own skills and skills that you can bring to the table, and you just focus on those, and everything works out very well.
Hopefully, cross your fingers and work hard, I'm sure. Let's talk about technology in the workplace. A lot of people have been to family gatherings over the holidays and probably sitting around a table with everybody's head buried in their own little piece of technology. We're not really having a lot of interpersonal interaction these days, but that sometimes is good in the workplace because that means people can telecommute, they can work from wherever they are.
Yes, certainly. I mean, technology is essential part for any business as well. Talk about small businesses. Small businesses, they don't have enough resources to do anything. So what technology enables them is it provides them a platform where they can utilize resources without spending too much money on it. Think about the pay-as-you-go model that SaaS applications are providing. So now small businesses can do whatever big businesses used to do earlier. So they can get access to technology, latest technology in the market without spending too much money.
And that probably starts even with the interview process. You used to have to fly a candidate in to do an interview. Now you can use technology to actually still have a face-to-face interview.
Yes, certainly. Video conferencing is the essential part as well. And it's not only for interview process, it's also for your employees to telecommunicate as well. So now the workplace has broadened up. You're no longer sitting in one office. Your employees are sitting other part of the world or other part of the city. So they can communicate easily via this type of technology.
So how can a company help its employees to get into that right mindset of we're going to use technology instead of all sitting around a conference table?
It is difficult. It is difficult to get everyone on board with that because people are used to doing a lot of old stuff, like using pen and paper.
School, yeah.
But technology is really important. So if you train them properly, if you give them access to technology and give some opportunity and space, then I think it works out very well.
And also talking about communication, email is a way that a lot of people are using to communicate. You can send a very concise message, but we also have to be very concerned about how we write that email because a lot of times we infer sometimes the emotion that goes into that email.
Yes, I mean, it's important to focus on the content part as well because technology gives you access, but you still need to focus on what you are communicating. And if you communicate it rightly, then I think the work's productivity increases a lot.
And we have to watch that so-called paper trail, because it lives on forever, pretty much. You say something and it's said, and there's a documented record of it.
It is certainly. And it's same with the social media platform. People they are not realizing, but they are posting things on social media, which certainly will affect them, later on in their lives. And same with the small businesses. So as a small business owner, you have to be careful what you put out there on the social media side, because this can be a great tool for your customer service as well, or you can get more leads from social media platforms. So you have to be careful what you're communicating there.
But as you said, it can be a very valuable tool to getting the word out about your business, especially if you're a small business.
Certainly, that's there.
Let's talk about online training, because you can do a lot of that. You don't have to send people off to a conference. You can just bring the conference to them.
Yes, I mean, as you may have realized that the training is the essential part for any business out there. You need to train your employees in order to get productivity out of them. So nowadays, you can use online training sites where employees can get trained on that. So e-learning is really essential for that.
A lot of things to think about it going into this new year. I want to congratulate you on your new book. It's called Unbarred Innovation, A Pathway to Greatest Discoveries. Award-winning, picked up several awards recently. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Now, this talks about human innovation and the ability to create and strive for success. So you've put all your secrets in the book?
Yes, I did. So this book talks about removing all the barriers, because if you think about it, everyone is an innovator. But the only problem with that is like you have a lot of barriers created by yourself. So you tell yourself that I don't have money to innovate. I don't have resources for innovation. Innovation can only happen if you go to a big university or something like that. But that's not the case. So this book is basically trying to break all those barriers and showing you what things or what steps you can take so you can innovate or successful in your life.
Kind of like taking imagination on the course to achievement and success.
Right. That's
great.
correct.
Well, thank you so much. It's very nice to meet you, Maya Ramgar, for joining us today here on Virginia This Morning.
Thank you very much for having me.
You're very welcome, and the book is available now. Again, it's called Unbarred Innovation, A Pathway to Greatest Discoveries. Thank you so much for your insight today.
Thank you.